What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video today. We got the new tier list. This is gonna be a reboot of the um, Spyro's Adventure tier list, character tier list, of course. And this is a reboot of that because my last Spyro's Adventure tier list sucks like horribly until now. I feel like I actually gotten used to playing with these characters. I'm actually starting to love them and stuff like that. But without further ado, we'll go and start here. Lightning Rod. This is a straight Skylands defender, and reason why is because he's super strong. His secondary move, where he just is really cool when on the top half, and all of his moves do a shock, which stuns enemies, of course. So, Sonic Boom, I gotta say, good. Good. I don't really play with Sonic Boom. I know she does, like, almost, besides, like, Bash, I think she does almost the most damage, Skylander in, SSA, doing, like, 100 or 200 or something like that, with her charged up screen. I haven't played with her in a long time, but I think I might will sometime. Um, but for now, she's being good. Warnado. I love Warnado. I don't think he's the best for everything, but uh, he's fast, and I love him shooting turtles out of a tornado, and well, his that's really all I need to explain right now. He's that good. His main attack makes him fast, and it does decent damage. Probably actually really good damage. I don't know. I haven't played a Spyro's Adventure a long time. Once I get done 100% Giants on stream, I will go to Spyro's Adventure, or I'll have something else planned. Anyways, Whirlwind Casual. Actually, no, good. I realized that when she's on her top half, she's not that good. But I have Polar Whirlwind, and I gave her bottom half, where she has clouds, and that is overpowered. May I add, is too good. I don't think it needs to be that good. It just is that good. Anyways, that's really it. Her other moves aren't that important. Bash, amazing. He's an amazing because he's does too much damage for for a Skylander. He does too much damage. I mean, 200. You don't think that's too much? Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Dino Ring, amazing. I think Dino Ring is my favorite. If Prison Break was my favorite Earth element, Dino Ring would be number one. I gotta say, Dino Ring is really great. I think his boomerangs are fun to throw around. His secondary move, where he has is that his secondary move? No, his secondary move is where he makes a ring. His third move, where he has rock fist uppercut guys, I think that's really fun and to uppercut them and stuff like that. Prison Break, Skyland's Defender. Reason why I think he's Skyland's Defender is because his reflect moves on his prisms is overpowered it's whenever the enemy is around those prisms, and the falling of the prisms whenever you're on his I think it's the top path. When you're on his top path, where he has extra shield and stuff, him dropping prisms down or crystals, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, that's overpowered, it's a range attack. It's actually kind of a better range attack than his main, but you know, Terrafin, I think he's a casual character. I I don't think he's the best. I think he's my least favorite out of the Earth elements, just because all he is just a shark that punches. I mean, I can't really say that. I mean, it's Dino Ring's a dinosaur that that throws boomerangs. I mean, I can't really say, but you know, you know, just punches and splats. That's really all he does. I never use his third move, so I mean, so Eruptor. I think he's good. I think he's good because his moves do a swell amount of damage, a decent, I wouldn't say swell, but decent amount. I love his eruption move. I think that's fun to use. Um, his lava balls are useless, but besides that, he's still good. Flame Slinger, I think he's also good. I think Flame Slinger would be better. Actually, no. Amazing. I will. I think I don't. I don't have any true opinion on him on only being on good. I think he is a great Skylander. How he is, with his bone. His. I wish you could do like a combo, whenever you fling and then hold it, and he does three in a row or something like that. I think that would have been cool, but hey, hey. Besides that, he's good to play with, especially when you're speedrunning. My favorite fire element Skylander, Igniter. Igniter is Skyland's defender. As you can see so far, all of my favorites are in Skyland's defender, but hey, it's just facts, okay? They are Skyland's defender. Well, technically all of these are, but you understand. Uh, his moves are great. His combos are great. His primary is sometimes great. um, his secondary move, whenever he blasts out and has his soul just blam, it does so much damage. I always thought that move was worthless, but now I realize that it actually does so much damage. I think, yeah, I think it's good. So that's why he's in Skyland's Defender. Sunburn, I think Sunburn is amazing. He has many flaws. I don't think his dash. He doesn't have the best dash. I think Spyro has the better dash than he does. And I don't think his teleport move is that helpful. But the reason why he's still in amazing is because his damage with his primary when upgrade is overpowered. Like, seriously overpowered. And he can go invincible, somewhat invincible, whenever you get the upgrade where he becomes a flame form by holding down the primary so long. But yeah, that's really the only reason why he's an amazing. I just think he's that good because of that reason. So, obviously, Eruptor is my least favorite out of the fire, but I don't hate him at all. I think he's a great Skylander after all. Camo. Skyland's Defender. I think he is the best life SSA Skylander, or maybe even best life Skylander in general. I think he is because, let me think of a good. Oh yeah, everything. His Firecracker Vine is probably the greatest for range and in width, because it's big and it can attack big crowds, and it does good damage, and it also kind of knocks them back some. So I mean, hey, the melons. I think the melon move is only good for like dodging, because you go into the ground, so they can't really hit you if you're in the ground, right? But that's only a short amount of time, so I wouldn't always trust that. And his main attack is, I don't have to say anything about main attack. I mean, it's basically just a normal blast move, but hey, it does the job. Alright, this is where stuff is gonna go down. I'm not a big fan of Melee, except for Voodoo. I think Voodoo is the best Melee character, in my honest opinion. Or no, or Whamshell. Voodoo and Whamshell are the best, in my opinion. But I think her moveset, I just don't really like. Her dash move, it's only good for like speedruns. I don't see it being effective. The The invisible move, I mean, it does the job to get away. I mean, and her main attack. I don't have to say anything. It's just a slice, spin. That's really it. I mean, so I honestly think she's trash. But I know she's good. I just suck with her, so I think she's trash. So, leave me be. Stump Smash. Good. I don't think he's amazing, nor do I think he's Skylanders Defender. Reason why I think he's only good, because he is, like I said, a melee character. I don't really like melee, except for Voodoo and Whamshell. And sometimes Slam Bam. Slam Bam is a good one too. But those are really the only ones I like that's melee. I mean, Chop Chop's okay, but I don't really like his melee stuff. But he's also good because he does too much damage. He's basically if Bash was faster, sort of. And I love that you can nut on people. I shoot nuts at people. That's what I meant. Acorns. Sure. Okay. What's his other move again? Oh yeah, the Mega Nut. That's really it. Mega Nut is just a ginormous nut. Yeah. Okay. Zook. I think Zook is amazing. Zook is amazing because he's a range character, and he goes, and he has a blockage as well, and bazookas are cool. That's all I gotta say. Double Trouble, Skylanders Defender. I think he's too overpowered, especially since you can just hold it and it just destroys them really well. Spyro, I don't really have to continue the film. I mean, his minions, his little mini selves are pretty good for explosions and stuff like that. Really good. Spyro, amazing. I wouldn't say he's Skylanders Defender, but amazing is good enough or good. We'll put him in good. I think he's good. I can't really deny he's a bad. I can't really say he's a bad Skylander. I just don't say he's amazing. I don't think he's amazing, but I don't think he's casual. I think he's perfect at good in the middle with his fireballs, ramming, and flying. Flying is useless now, but welcome. Wasn't in the old game. Voodoo, Skylanders Defender, he's my favorite. I think he does too much damage. His wire attack, that's all I gotta say, his wire attack. His axe also does a lot of damage. I don't really like the whole anchor move where you can just drag. I think it's going towards someone, but I think that you stun them a little, just like a second. But I'm still not a big fan. Wrecking Ball, honestly trash. I don't think Wrecking Ball is the best choice for anything, unless you're trying to do some goofy work, like for funnies. For funnies, he's perfect for funnies. He's perfect for funnies, but everything else, no, just no. Yeah. Boomer, Skylanders Defender. I say he's Skylanders Defender because he does too much damage as well, just like Voodoo and Bash and Stump Smash and characters like that. He does too much damage, and I think he's really fun. I mean, you're throwing dynamite. How is that not fun? Can you guys tell me that? I was throwing dynamite at enemies not fun to you. I don't understand that. Drill Sergeant, Skylanders Defender. He's Skylanders Defender because now that I learned how to use him, I think he's the I can't even talk. That's how good he is. He's so good I can't talk, but he's so good that I think he's Skylanders Defender. I learned how to play with him, and I love him so much. I used to hate him, but now that I learned how to play with him, he is top 2. He is number 2. of my favorites. I mean, Drobot. That's all I gotta say there. Trigger Happy. I think he's good. I don't think. I mean, I like his secondary, especially when it's on the path. His secondary is amazing when it's on the path. His minigun is fun to use, but I'm not a big fan of the whole spamming thing. Just destroying everything in your way. I don't. Oh, well, I can't really say that, but you'll understand. Basically, Drobot, but it's basically a go away bot, but you know. Anyways, Chop Chop, I think he's amazing. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of his melees, but that's really all he does. His shield move blocks basically everything, so I mean that's something right there. His specialty, I think that's really cool. So yeah, Cinder. I used to not enjoy Cinder, but I think Cinder's amazing. I think she's amazing. The reason why I think she's amazing is because she does a lot of damage in Giants, which is something I realized when I was playing Giants. Her dash attack is really freaking helpful whenever you're in a tight situation. Except for times when you still get hit even underground. But whatever. And well, her flying ability is just flying, so I don't want to say anything about that. Ghost Roaster. I'm gonna say good. I'm gonna say good. I was gonna say amazing, but I'm gonna say good because I'm not a big fan of his invincibility move, having him lose health whenever you're using it. I don't like that. His mace, that is a lot of damage, and it's fun to use. And his dash attack is scary. That's all I gotta say. Hex, good. I used to actually casual. I mean, she's not trash. I used to think she was, but she's casual. I think she's better when you upgrade her, and her orbs basically the same except do a little bit more damage. Her walls, same thing. You know, I mean they are helpful sometimes. And her skull thing, it does a lot of damage. Not my cup of tea. Gill Grunt. I gotta say, amazing. You cannot say Gill Grunt isn't amazing. That is just something you cannot say. Um, because I mean he's the main. He's basically the main. If Spyro was not owned by Activision, I bet Gill Grunt would have been. It would be Gill Grunt's adventure, not Spyro's adventure, because Gill Grunt is basically the main guy. If you really think about it, really think about it. If Spyro wasn't there, Gill Grunt would take over. He would be the leader. I mean, in the trailer of SSA, you see him talking with Spyro. So I would think, because Spyro is the leader in SSA, I would think Gill Grunt will be second in command. You know. So his hose attack, good when upgraded. His harpoons, probably the best move at first, and his jetpack. I don't know. Can't really say. Slam Bam, amazing. Slam Bam is amazing because it's Slam Bam. He's probably the only melee character I think is amazing, except for, well, Bash and Tornado, but and never mind, forget what I said. But I think his fists, his ice fist, his combos, his ice wall are really fun. I don't really care about his sled, but The other two are amazing. Whamshell, Skylanders Defender. He is overpowered. He's fun to use. His mace is super cool looking, and I think his specialty, it's the best of out of all of his moves. Specialty is the best. Zap, Skylanders Defender. I don't have to explain. I always talk about why I love Zap and how I think he is the greatest. But I'll go ahead and say, just because, if you're wondering, if you're new and you don't know me, I think Zap is the greatest because he's a ranged character, shoots 3 bolts at a time. One on the top half, he does really a decent amount of damage, but good, in my opinion, for his kind of character. And his tidal wave does a lot more damage whenever on the top half. His bottom half, it just upgrades his slime trail, which I don't really care for. All it really does is just make it stickier or just make it do it. Just make it electrify already, which I don't really think it matters. But, yeah. And his shocking does stunning. It stuns them. It shocks them. And basically, lightning rod, but shoots 3 bolts at a time instead of 1. That's it. That's really the reason why I love Zap. And I have 3 of them, and I love them very much. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you like this tier list. If you don't, and comment down your opinions. I can care less if you give me negative feedback. I know opinions are opinions, and I respect yours as long as you respect mine. And, typical stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends so you can join us in this epic adventure, and I'll see you for 3 years in the next video. Bye-bye.